we are currently in Hawkins, Indiana, and we're headed to the old Byers house. We're headed there right now. Hopefully we don't have an encounter with a Demogorgon, but it seems like that could be the case. I'm gonna turn this off and really immerse you guys. It is dark out here. Sun is setting because obviously the time just changed recently. And we're driving up to the house and it's just in the backwoods. Like we went over a train track. It's very immersive already. So we'll see what the deal is when we arrive, but I'm about to have an in-depth vlog of the Byers house. So buckle up and, you know, we might have some sort of supernatural encounter. We're just gonna have to see what happens. Holy Joyce's car's in the driveway.
This is spooky.
This is so spooky right now. You guys don't even understand how spooky this is. There's bikes.
I don't like
it says Hawkins, Indiana too.
I think I actually want to go home.
Whoa. This is nuts. I have just pulled into the driveway of the Byers house. Now, this is currently available to rent, so any fan of Stranger Things can go and rent this property for a stay. I'm about to do a full in-depth vlog of this thing, no lie. It's kind of spooky, and arriving here at night adds to the aura, if you will, the spooky nature of the show. And I feel like freaking Steve right now pulling up here at night, you know, when Nancy and Jonathan are there in season 1. But I'm about to do an in-depth vlog. Here we go.
Look at what happened when I shine my flashlight on you. Welcome back.
It literally looks like a Blair Witch. It's actually kind of sick. Here we are at the Byers residence. It looks like we're in a horror movie, found footage style. What is this? Close up on that.
A gnome?
Like you're my camera. They filmed all the exterior shots from the show here, and apparently you might hear like spooky noises and like light flashes even as a part of the experience. So we're about to go in. Whoa. This is nuts, and oh my goodness.
Oh,
the TV static over here, there's so much.
Wait, I'm scared.
All right, so we're inside the Byers house, just walked in the front door. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the whole inside, and this place is already extremely immersive if you're a fan of the show, which if you're watching this video, I know you are, but I'm just gonna show you guys everything. So this is the front door where you walk in. We got the chain right here. Looks like the Demogorgon might have been active lately. Turn here and we've got the main room with the centerpiece being the iconic wall that Joyce paints in season 1 to communicate with Will via Christmas lights when he's in the Upside Down. There's so much attention to detail already though. If you look right here, we got Here's Johnny, Jack Nicholson Rolling Stone cover. We got a chair right here. This TV was like this when we walked in, which is so trippy, I can't even lie. Got another little TV up here, and then just a shelf with a lot of like board games. You got Yahtzee, you got some VHS tapes. All right, I turned on some lamps so we could actually see. We got some cool details here, but this might be my favorite of the bunch so far. We've got VHS tapes galore, Poltergeist. We got Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T., Alien, Altered States, The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi on VHS, Dragon Fist, The Last Starfighter, The Thing, the OG Star Wars, and Space Hunter. And these are actual working, functioning VHS tapes. Just casually one of the greatest films of all time. Maybe my favorite. I've said it before, but if this is the like theatrical cut from way back when, might have to pop that in, actually. Of course, E.T. is one of the hugest inspirations for the show, and it's a beautiful film. John Williams' score is amazing. I just watched the documentary about him, and seeing him and Spielberg come up with it is truly masterful. Got some more cool stuff over here. Just very 80s aesthetic. I dig it. This lamp is providing the light, so shout out this lamp. Then we've got another little couch over here. Some wall decor. No trespassing. And then we've got, in all of its glory, the wall. If you come back to the door we walked in and you turn this way, there's some cool paintings on the wall here, some artwork. And then this, which is actually a television, a functioning flat screen TV. We've obviously got the Mind Flayer over on the wall here. So yeah, that's the main room right when you walk in. They've got some classics on VHS up here as well. Here's Looking at You, Kid, and then Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, all this stuff is just super neat. I could spend hours in this room alone, but we've got the rest of the place to check out now. Walking into the kitchen. The phone! The phone! Hold on. What if it shocked me? Could you imagine if it shocked me?
A few moments later.
I don't want to break anything. I'm so like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god! There's a freaking gate back there! This is unreal.
This is scary.
This is genuinely horrifying.
This is horror. Like this, look, the wall, that's Hawkins' middle.
It went off. The light just went off. It's motion censored. I'm like giddy. This is sick.
A few minutes later.
Do you guys hear that? We're in Jonathan's bedroom right now, ladies and gentlemen, and they have a functioning record player. This is so cool. This is so cool. So I'm now in the room modeled after Jonathan Byers' room, and what's something Jonathan Byers loves? Music. We've actually got a massive crate of records here. You got Master of Puppets, Kate Bush, David Bowie, Talking Heads. Then they have the score for Stranger Things Season 1 and a couple others in here as well, it looks like. I'm just gonna show you guys these records because they're sick. You got Stranger Things Season 1, Master of Puppets, a little Kate Bush action, some Bowie, Talking Heads. As you guys can see, television, there's Season 3, Butte, Season 2, Season 4, and soon to be Season 5, hopefully. But yeah, it's really cool, the attention to detail already in this place. Like, you got all these records right here, and then you just look around, and this poster is obviously the poster that we see in Jonathan's room for The Evil Dead. You got some Bowie, the headphones we see him put on, you know, like, there's just a lot of detail put in so far, so... yeah, the Jonathan Byers room is sick. I'm gonna show you guys all the other rooms in the house as well. And again, you guys can rent this property. And the cool thing is that fans have actually invested to own part of the property. You guys can do that as well if you're interested, but very, very neat property. Like, it reminds me of Hopper's Cabin, which is an escape room, except you can actually stay the night here. So yeah, that's the main room, that's Jonathan Byers' room, and this is the kitchen I'm about to do a little tour of. No Eggos in this freezer. There's the back, which I'll show you guys later, but we are out here in the Byers house, and you might be able to tell what's that glow coming from behind Chris right now, I guess in front of Chris. It's a really cool part of this place that I'm excited to show you guys. It's maybe the most immersive thing, and as someone who just likes props in like movies and shows, it's a thing of beauty, so let's go dabble in this room real quick. You might be thinking, what filter is he using right now? There's no filter. This is all natural. In fact, we are entering the upside down, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Look at this!
I can see you.
I'm being observed by some random persons in the house. So we were just in the kitchen. This is like 2 bathrooms. I'll show you guys the design of them in a second, but we've got vines from the upside down everywhere with some really sick LED panel lights up top. This is dope. Walking through here, I honestly, like, I mean, just look at it. I have to. Yeah, it's legit. It's legit. So just walk through here. That's where the bathrooms are, and now we're in the next bedroom, which has bunk beds, and you guessed it, more vines from the upside down and LED lights. This is like a Stranger Things fan dream come true. I would love to have a marathon of all episodes of the show. Does it connect? Look at that. It connects back to the main room. It's a maze. But no, this is a really cool room. Let's do a tour of it now. I'm having a great time. Hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far as well. I love doing content like this. I don't often have the opportunity to, because as you know, I do a lot of update videos, news videos, rankings. My favorite, creatively speaking, videos are, whoa, the lights just kind of go on and off, which is very bizarre to me, but I'm also here for it. It's like, again, adds to that immersion. But no, my favorite vids to make are videos like this where I just get to do vlogs. They're more personable, and I just enjoy them very much. Again, I'm kind of just a sucker for props and display. Maybe I'm just a freak, all right, like Eddie Munson. But what I'm about to show you might be the coolest thing I've ever laid eyes on. I'm looking at it right now. It's luring me in. I gotta show you. So you've got, you know, your vines, a normal little like mirror stand, and then you pan down and oh my God, there's a gate to the upside down in this bedroom. The only thing missing is I wish I could jump in and actually be transported to the upside down, and oh my gosh, what's that? Something's coming out of that thing. Oh my... I think, you know, these are just fake Demogorgon hands, but something weird just happened, so you have to let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, the Demogorgon coming through a gate here. Hopefully nothing actually comes and gets me. But this is sick. I would love to have this prop, you know, in my spot. Come on now. Come on now. All around, just little nods to things that inspire Stranger Things. We've got some binoculars up here, a walkie-talkie right here, a clown. I mean, lots of cool things. I like how the lights are sort of on timers, flickering on and off. And you already know they got a little D&D game set up right here. The Demogorgon! And I gotta show you guys real quick. It's like, oh, the bathroom? Yeah, just real quick. Just one shot. All you need to see is over my shoulder. They got the rainbow room painted in here. This is sick, all right? And I know the rainbow room can be a scary place, but it kind of adds to the immersion. And then the other bathroom is actually where, you know, he's using the bathroom at the end of season 1, and boom, little flash of the upside down. He coughs a slug up in that sink. Or as we would come to know, a young D'Artagnan. So this thing that I was showing you guys earlier is a TV, and as you can see, season 1 Ep 1 is playing over my shoulder right now. It's like we're sitting in the Byers house and the show's playing.
We're literally right there. That's literally where we are.
Literally me.
Literally us.
Right now. Open the door. It's literally us.
What would you do if someone was there? They like hired someone in a Demogorgon costume?
My camera just explodes.
Oh, me. That's me. Mom! 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 And scene.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on.
And this locker.
We should go out back next because that's where they are in the show. I think I heard something out there. Come on. Oh, is this just a prop? Maybe?
They're not a deadbolt right underneath it.
I was like, this is a trap door. Big brain energy. There's a lock system here as well.
There's a lock system up top.
Okay. I'm scared. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm like, ugh, I think there's gonna be like a critter or something out here. But a critter. We in critter country. As you guys can see, it's pretty dim out there, but like this is the house, okay? Out there, I know it's really hard to see, is like the shed, and over here we got some stuff, but back yonder is where Will gets taken to the upside down. It's very overgrown, so I'm obviously not gonna walk out there, but still very cool to see. I'll put some sort of visual aid right here from the show, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not walking out there though. I don't wanna come up on some sort of critter, like an armadillo or something.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much attention to detail in these vines. You can see them better with the lights on, and you can really tell that so much time and energy was poured into this place. It's truly a thing of beauty. Like, I would love to do a Stranger Things marathon here. What the hell's going on? I see. I was gonna try and do a bit. Every time I see these, you know what I think of? What movie?
Hell if I know.
Step Brothers. So yeah, this is the Byers house, and Arrived is really the one behind this whole awesome project. And you guys can look up this property for yourself and check it out. You can come stay here. Again, I can't emphasize enough, I'm walking through history right now. Now again, they filmed a lot of the exterior shots here. I don't know for a fact they filmed any interior stuff here or not, but they sure as hell could have, because it looks very similar. The outside though is where we get like a ton of iconic scenes. I mean, at the end of season 3, when the Byers moved to Cali, they're all right outside there. When Billy pulls up to the house and he sees Steve, that's right out there. Tons of simple interactions from Stranger Things are right outside that door.
A few minutes later.
This is spooky. Sighting, UFO on radar.
Roy's first encounter?
Have you ever used one of these before?
No. Oh, shoot. That's friggin' Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws. I think this might be something to do with Close Encounters. Huh. That was kind of trippy.
Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should
That's how he looks in the show. I don't know why he does that.
So you gotta let me know.
Want to step out and get some fresh air. Joyce's carving right there is crazy. Wait, what's going on? Might have to go investigate. It's really a shame that like we only listen to music on our phones now, because this is just sick. This is the coolest thing ever. Hey, I almost just went into a rap. You guys did not want to see that. Listening to the Stranger Things score in the Byers house. Come on. Yeah, so now I'm just chilling in Jonathan's room, listening to some tunes, and this track to me is probably the one in the whole entire show that I get the most nostalgic about, because it just captures that 80s spirit of the show so well. So letting it play, it's a beautiful thing in the Byers house.
A few moments later.
I had to queue up Star Wars, the OG, you already know. I mean, it has been deemed my favorite film of all time for a long time. It's not at the moment, it's top 5 though, it always will be. It's got a special place in my heart, and we had E.T. on earlier. I mean, we're just soaking it all in, the 80s nostalgia, it's all there, and I love that they have the VHS tapes that inspire the film. There you guys can see over my shoulder. Cinema!
How do I find you? What should I do?
They have bikes out here for your ride, very on brand. Biking from here to, you know, home, you could get snatched by a Demogorgon though, so be careful, Hawkins, baby. We never open this door that says no trespassing. It's another room. Would you look at that? Go Tigers! So yeah, glad we found this room before leaving. So yeah, guys, that pretty much does it for my experience with the Byers house. Very in-depth. You can tell, again, this was put together by actual fans of the show. There's a lot of love, not just for Stranger Things, but the 80s here. You've got classic movies on VHS, 80s music galore, music from the show, you know, posters and props from the show, and this right here being the centerpiece is kind of the cherry on top of it all. But checked out some Stranger Things in here, checked out some scenes from classic movies like Star Wars and E.T., and all around, I highly recommend coming out here. We arrived after dark, which honestly they recommend because it adds to the immersion, and I'm serious. It was kind of spooky pulling down that driveway, I can't tell a lie. What adds to it too is, again, this is another filming location. It's not like this is just a replica house of the one used in the show. This is the house they used in Stranger Things. Again, all of the exterior shots are filmed here. So all the actors, Joe Keery, Charlie Heaton, Natalia Dyer, you know, David Harbour, they stood outside, Millie Bobby Brown, the list goes on and on. All the actors have been to this property. It's in Fayetteville, Georgia, and yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. I have more information linked to my bio if you guys want to rent the property to stay here with friends or family, or if you're interested in investing in the property for the upkeep of it. More information linked in the description of this video. But that's gonna do it from the Byers house. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell. Stay tuned for more Stranger Things content coming very soon. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the upside down. Farewell to the Byers house.